Today I would like to mention an individual called Rissa, who is known among our group as Super Spider-Man. Is quite unique. I knew Rissa a couple of months ago when he popped up on Facebook Live inside the True English Speaking Club and talk with teacher team, introduce himself and tell many of his experience. And the reason why I mention Rissa today, because he's role model to many people, because I call him a kind of self-made people. So that is the reason why I mention Rissa, and I would like to share my point of view about this individual from Burkina Faso, West Africa. His first global interview with teacher team impressed me at that time because he's a kind of self-made people, and then he showed his passions not only by his word but his body language. That is what I closely noticed on his first arrival to our family. I felt impressed because of his story reflect the fact of life of a human being who struggle for himself. And as I deeply listen to every single word of his, the pictures is still clear in my mind. He is a boy long times ago without education. He started his job, his career as the lowest position in his company. This 20 years ago, as a cleaner, work outside the office. Everyone think about that is the lowest, and how Rissa can get continuously promoted to current position. That because of his passion, and he was aware of things that most important is a golden key, that is a language that he can unlock to global knowledge through website and many platforms. And that is why he was crazy on English practicing since then. And what's happened after the first position in his office in Libya? It is importer, housing materials importer. And when he can master language, he got promotion after 20 years as one who never had experience in formal classrooms. He got promotion up to this time, up to now, is assistant managers in the same company. And if you think along what he told us, it is inspirations of a man called Rissa. Because at that time I felt deeply impressed to his character because of his eye contact when he talked with audiences, his body language, and when he mentioned himself as a guy with poor education, he presented with proud of himself because he struggled for a long time, and eventually he can come up to a certain levels that might be well educated people cannot do. And the most important words at the date he shared to the global is he's a kind of unstoppable dream, because he said he will not stop only assistant manager. He keep climbing up high, and his utmost dreams in his life, he would like to own his company, his own company. That is entrepreneur. And I have a feeling he can do it because of he showing his passion, strong passion and unstoppable passion. And you know what happens after the day he shown up, he popped up talk with the teams and sharing his own story. And right after in the morning I went to my office, I called meeting all staffs, and I told the story of this gentleman to my staff, because I think it should be something invaluable, because it is a real story of the persons who have high passion, highly passionate officer in a company. So I inspire my staff, and if you would like to get high promotions from my company, you support to show. You support to show, not just keep talking. Because everybody knows actions speak louder than words. That is what research shows us. Okay, that is inspiration why I talk about this amazing young man. Zero education background, but what he shown is so amazing, because he's a kind of people who not think only himself, but he create his time. He share many invaluable visions to the world every single day. High energy. Yeah, you can notice that. You can go back to his earlier recording, and today, while I was driving, I heard that today he challenged his audiences, individuals, to share with him about the leadership. Yesterday is about the self-motivation, self-confidence, and everything is the basic characters of the human beings that if you just take it for granted, you're serious and you try to looking for someone who can be your role model, and he show his proven success because he has been doing that over 2 decades in so far, and you can adapt it in your life, your work, and everything. So I would like to say thank you, gentlemen, for Burkina Faso, West Africa, and I would like to admire him and then thanking him for everything he has been sacrificing for this world, in particular for education. That is, everybody are aware of the truth of education around the world, that as people got stuck in 4-wall classroom. And recently he kept talking about the newly emerged social platform. This is web talk. TTT mentioned about this web talk because why we waste our time talking about this single topic for many years. TTT said it's not games, it's not fantasy, but it is something, real things is happening in this globe. It is something you can get the benefit from being user of this social platform, that some people will put full effort getting involved in this social platform deserve revenue divided to the user, give back to the user. But you're supposed to be someone who put a full effort, not just take it for granted. And there are so many details, and you can learn more and more from teacher Tim, from Rissa, from Super Spider-Man, as we call him. Yeah. And my personal ideas. Once I heard about this algorithm, yeah, connect to my perception, I think about MLM, multi or multi-level marketing. The algorithm, yeah, I means algorithm, yeah, it is like something divided into the level, like a root of tree, members and who under someone who invited you, and then it expand like a tree root. But the most important things, as I told you, nothing in this world you can get for free. It is trading off by something. And as I understand as the policy of Web Talk, they're going to pay back the margin, and with the something called the corporate social responsibility, pay back to someone who use its social platforms and provide something invaluable and useful to the others peoples in Web Talk. And if you donate your time, as I told, the most invaluable asset of human being, and share something that will be beneficial to the people, not only language but other else, you deserve to get something in return, because you help promoting his business as well, and then they allocate the margin they got from the expanding user for business, and give back as sharing money to the user who sacrifice themselves to the public benefits. Yeah. Okay, that's all I would like to mention. Rissa from Burkina Faso, West Africa, and I would like to tell you to follow up his activity, his good deed doing to our group, and together with our teams, my friends, Tim Lacock, who sacrificed whole of his life to education every single day. Coach Nelusa, Romanian, who has been living in France, she also showed his passion to the world as well. That is what I would say they are pride of this blue planet. So that is all I would like to share.